Cute. They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. But when you put it, on the cards, on the things, they look very cute. Scene collection.
Again, but not only did she do it again.
I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams, but the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah, I love TCTC, so. And I was just taking a picture. Oh, I took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. Everyone's so short except for Ray, and I could like spot her because she's so tall. I love her though. I love her. It was quickly. You're trying to grab the snake, but not the eels. Ah! Okay. And as with all Oink games, can you put it back into the box?
That's the game after the game.
Exactly. So there's a bag.
It again, but not only did she do it again.
I do want to go to Breakout Con. It's the
Panda
and Phantom show. That was a seamless transition for the first time. I feel so accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, Panda's finally learned how to stream. Let's give Panda a hand.
So cute. They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. But when you put it, on the cards, on the things, they look very cute. So cute. They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. But when you put it, on the cards, on the things, they look very cute.
Let's give Panda a hand. Yes, all the applause, applause. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, thank the Academy. Thank your friend. You've earned it.
Yes, after 109 episodes, I finally got it timed perfectly. And I was just taking a picture. Oh, I took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. Everyone's so short except for Ray, and I could like spot her because she's so tall. I love her though. I love her. It was me. You're trying to grab the snake, but not the eels. Ah! Okay. And as with all Oink games, can you put it back into the box?
That's the game after the game.
Exactly. So there's a bag. Scene collection.
Again, but not only did she do it again.
I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams, but the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah, I love TCTC, so I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams, but the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah, I love TCTC, so. But when you put it, on the cards, on the things, they look very cute. But that almost worked. I gotta really find out where my box cutter went to. The ceramic one I bought. So this is a snake one. Reel in your destiny. So basically, you're trying to grab the snake, but not the eels. Ah! Okay. And as with all Oink games, can you put it back into the box?
That's the game after the game.
Exactly. So there's a bag. Hard, okay? Dang. And I was just taking a picture. Oh, I took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. Everyone's so short except for Ray, and I could like spot her because she's so tall. I love her though. I love her. It was transition for the first time. I feel so accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, Panda's finally learned how to stream. Let's give Panda a hand. Yes, all the applause, all the applause. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, thank the Academy. Thank your friend. You've earned it.
Yes, after 109 episodes, I finally got it timed perfectly.
It again, but not only did she do it again.
I do want to go to Breakout Con. It's the
Panda
and Phantom
Show.
That was a seamless transition for the first time. I feel so accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, Panda's finally learned how to stream. Let's give Panda a hand. Yes, all the applause, all the applause. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, thank the Academy. Thank your friend. You've earned it.
Yes, after 109. That almost worked. I gotta really find out where my box cutter went to. The ceramic one I bought. So this is a snake one. Reel in your destiny. So basically, you're trying to grab the snake, but not the eels. Okay. And as with all orange games, can you put it back into the box?
That's the game after the game.
Exactly. So there's a bag. Scene collection.
It again, but not only did she do it again.
And I was just taking a picture. Oh, I took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. Everyone's so short except for Ray, and I could like spot her because she's so tall. I love her though. I love her. It was so cute. They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, that's. I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams, but the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah, I love TCTC, so I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams, but the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah, I love TCTC, so for the first time. I feel so accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, Panda's finally learned how to stream. Let's give Panda a hand. Yes, all the applause, all the applause. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, thank the Academy. Thank your friend. You've earned it.
Yes, after 109 episodes, I finally got it timed perfectly. So cute. They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, that's. I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. And I was just taking a picture. Oh, I took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. Everyone's so short except for Ray, and I could like spot her because she's so tall. I love her though. I love her. It was scene collection. Hello everyone. Oh, my fan's way too loud. It is so hot, y'all. Also, how do I change this? No. I want to... Oh, here. There we go. Also, the music's way too loud. Okay. Hopefully that's better. Also, welcome in. I'm Amanda Panda. Welcome to my channel. Every time I come back from a con, it takes me like a stream to like reorient myself, if that makes sense. But welcome in, everybody. How are you all doing? I'm glad to be back. Did you miss me? Hello, awesome boy. Welcome in, Hero Logic. Hi, Ben. Yay, it's Hello. Hello, Eva. Yes, it's better. Okay, good. Wow. I definitely don't have green eyes, but the green screen is... Oh, it's the reflection on my glasses. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Eva. So we have a lot to talk about, y'all. I left the day after the Brotherwise embargo was lifted for Shelfy, so I couldn't do it then. But I'm gonna do it now, and I have planned some shorts. Hopefully I'll get those done before Gen Con. It's so busy, y'all. I'm so busy. I thought I prepped, but then I was waiting for other people, and then I didn't prep enough, and it's just like, it's everywhere. It's all at once. It's everywhere all at once. So after we do the unboxing, then I will go ahead and talk about the first annual, the inaugural Omaha Gaming Convention put on by our Family Plays Games and the Board Game Wagon, which is gonna be so fun. I did have a great time. I had the best roomie, Arwen from Cardboard Time, so it was really great. And I'm so grateful for them to bring me on. So I was brought as part of the OFPG fam. I did pay for my flight and stuff, but they paid for my hotel room and my badge, which I'm ever so grateful for. And that's the only way I can really go to cons now, is that. Oh, thank you so much for your daily paw. I feel like I should like have some kind of paw and be like, you have been pawed. Something like, you know, I'll figure out a gift gif for that. Yeah, so I'm getting a little ahead of myself. How is everyone doing? Anyone melting yet? I am halfway melted right now. I'm glad. You know, we're not in the same room because it is hot where I am. I have 2 fans on me. I made sure to get water, and it's really hot. I was told, like, I watched a scientist talk about how if you get to a certain temperature, the fans don't really cool you down unless you can sweat. So yeah, it's hot everywhere. It is. I bought this little fan. It's an electric fan, but it's so loud. I'm gonna turn it down so that it's not too loud for y'all, but yeah, it's hot everywhere. We're at a heat advisory. I think it's over 90 degrees where I'm at. Hero Logic says warm day here in the Bay Area, mid 80s near the Bay. But y'all have that water that helps regulate things, you know? Which is really nice, so. But yeah, what have y'all been playing? It's always weird to me when I go to a con because I know I want to play, but then I forget that I work it, so then I don't play as many games. Even like BGG Spring, I wasn't even working it, and I was playing games. But I didn't play as many games as I thought I would for all playing con, playing con. So it was very interesting. I don't know why I have expectations that I'm gonna play more. You know, it's more about socializing and meeting up with your friends and seeing people than it is really about playing games. Or it's more about buying games, but at the same time, it's like, oh. Something fog. Hero Logic. Oh, it's the fog. It's the fog that you love. The fog. Yeah, doesn't the fog keep things cool because it doesn't let the air in? I mean, not the air. The sun in. Eva says, put frozen water bottles in front of the fan. It helps cool the air, but put a dish under to catch the condensation. And you can refreeze it once a month. Yeah, so I wanted to do, so what I did was I put this at an angle, I drank some of it, put it at an angle, froze it, and so it's a solid chunk of ice. And then I was going to take it with me on the plane, because you can bring ice, you just can't bring liquid water. So you just drink whatever's been melted between your home and the airport, and then you can have this nice chunk of ice, and then put water from the airport, which is always room temp, and you have some cold water with you on the plane. Totally forgot to do that. Totally forgot. And so I had it for today, but it's already melted. I refilled this water bottle twice. Now, is there a water bottle that I can do this in that's not this, you know, plastic? I think I'm gonna find some kind of aluminum water bottle. Cosmic Beach! Welcome in! Yay!
Cosmic Beat
Cosmic
just
Beat
subscribed.
subscribed.
Panda 82 Bongo,
For
Panda
30
82 Party,
months.
Panda 82
Oh my
Bongo.
goodness! Thank you so much, Cosmic Beat. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, that's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, ice packs in front of the fan. That's also smart. Because if I get, I could get an aluminum bottle that has it's basically the condensation that gets cooling you, but yeah. It's hot. It's hot, Cosmic Beat. We talking about how hot we are. It's getting hot in here. When no one's taking off anything except for the lid of the board game. But yeah, that's smart. Ice packs in front of the fan. Oh, that's very smart, Eva. Hopefully the fan's not too loud for you to hear right now. Hero Lodge says the fog is natural AC that burns off in the afternoon. Yeah. In the mornings, yeah. And then, as soon as it gets dark in California, it goes down by 5 degrees, and then it slowly, like, gets way cooler in the dark without the sun. But I'm thinking of doing the ice pack thing. Oh yeah, you know what I have? I have an Asmodee coaster. It's wood, so I don't know if it's the best. But I really should put, like, cork, right? On top, or some kind of stone. But, yeah. I have it. I have made coasters, but they're all just, you know, cardboard. So, I don't think that will work. But yeah. Anyways, it's very, very hot. Hopefully, I mean, thankfully, I don't think my computer's really overheating. It's warm. My poor computer's warm. I don't think it's too hot, so. I do have a fan underneath my desk. Like, you know, you have the fans in your computer, but I do have a fan underneath my desk to keep it a little bit cool. But, what did y'all get to play over the weekend? What do you have with you now? What are you hoping to play? Who's going to Gen Con? San Diego Comic Con? Anyone? Who will I get to see? Because I'm excited to see everybody, even though Gen Con's very busy. I'm excited to see everybody. I'm trying to do all the things, y'all. All the things. Wait, let me see. Okay. So they did send me the starter pack. The box is big, but the stuff inside is light. So I'm always shocked when I pick it up. And the brick house of Shelfy stuff. Oh my gosh. This is so cute, y'all. This is gonna be so cute. Also, yes, if you like Legos or dollhouses and board games, is almost a must. Are those outside places? I guess you have to fly, but yes, San Diego Comic Con's half outside, half inside. You could stay inside for the whole time though, and then Gen Con is inside. But if you want food, you have to go out. So Eva's gonna say no. Because they're going outside. Ben says no cons until FG Con. Yes. So I'm here for the week. A full week of streaming. I stream on Tuesday of next week as well. And then I am going to San Diego Comic Con right after I am flying to Gen Con. So I probably won't stream that Tuesday. And then I'm back for a week. And then it's LFG Con the following week. And then it's nothing for me until BGG Con, which is BGG Fall in my mind, and then PAX Unplugged, which I need to get tickets for. So, my plane tickets for, so. But yeah, those are things happening. A whole bunch of things. So. I did not see that Kim Joy is going to be at Comic Con again. That's awesome! I did buy all of her cookbooks and gave them already to friends, so I don't know if I'm gonna go and try to meet her or not. But I should have enough. Like, the one thing that I bought tickets for, which is Clash of the Clans, I think, which is a video game that got turned into a board game. I am on a panel during that time, so I'm giving it to another friend. Now she also has blind. Wait, are these blind? What kind of blind boxes would she have? Is it like I don't know, like recipes? Like what kind of blind boxes would a cook have? Unless they're toys of her things. That's interesting. Am I gonna mess things up? I am messing things up. Don't stop messing with things, Amanda. Sorry. Of her cookies and such. So you can just wait. Are these munchable cookies or toy cookies? Now I'm invested in looking. Oh dear. Yeah. Now I need to check this out. Let's see. Toys of her base. Ah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. There's blind boxes everywhere, y'all. And I don't know how I feel about them. You know? I don't need that one. I don't know how I feel about them, honestly, because you pay so much. Now, one thing I do love about how Brotherwise is doing it is that you can get this, and you know you're gonna get everything. Or you can do the fun thing where they're gonna have a trade, so you can trade for things. Oh, so that's gonna be interesting. You're on a I am on. It's technically not a panel. It's a not a networking event. So they kind of have a speed dating type thing where you have people in the industry from tabletop. So it'd be board games and RPGs and publishers. And then you have the people that are trying to get into those industries or have questions about them, upcoming designers and people who want to start their businesses, you know? And so then we are in tables and people come and ask questions, and then they move on to the next one and ask them questions, and you get to meet people. We at the tables don't really get to meet each other, but we get to meet the people that walked around. So 2 years ago, I actually went and sat and was on the other end. And this last year, I did it, and then I did it at WonderCon, and so they're inviting me back for this year, where we basically give them advice and answer questions. So, I know, as I said, like, Eva, but the thing is, I love it when they have a way so you can get everything and you don't have to worry about it. Then, no. Blind boxes are not the same as loot crates, so they're very similar, but not the same. So loot crates, it is a blind box of things because you don't know what you're getting in it, but you know generally, right? But it's like a whole bunch of different things that they curate and give it to you, almost like a subscription box, but you don't know what it is. Blind boxes is only like one thing. So in this one, it's three games. But most of the time it's like one doll. But there is like 6 to 9 different types of dolls, or it could be 2 pins. And there's a variety of different pins that you can get from the box, but you don't know what you're getting from those boxes, right? So it's very similar, but on a smaller scale. Yeah. Hi, Christopher. Yes, I did. But I don't know what to say about it. But I'm glad you and Tasha were playing games. Dewell says, welcome back. I hope you had a nice trip. I did. It was lovely. It was lovely to see people. It was only 200 people, so it was easy to find people, and you could always find people to play games with, and it was really nice meeting new people in that type of environment, because it's not crazy, right? It's not as crazy as you would think it is. So yeah. Also, I'm like jumping back and forth. I apologize, everybody. Let's get down to this. What have y'all been playing over the weekend? Because y'all play games, right? Right, we all play games, right? Okay. So now my water is warm because the fan has blown onto it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so then we have this. Where is my box cutter? Where did my box? Oh, there it is. Right where it's supposed to be. Okay. So, Brotherwise is doing this fun toy. This is Series 1 from Shelfy, and most of y'all have heard about it because you watched it on Bon's stream. Oh, no, they even have the licenses for them. Yes, which is awesome. I don't know if the game makers actually have the licenses for them or not. Or were they just, oh, hello, welcome, you know, like, can we put your game in our game, right? I don't know, actually, but I know, like, Brotherwise did. Hello, Timey! Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good! Christopher's getting the premium BJ. That's nice. Oh! So, Brotherwise got the licenses to make them toys because of the game makers? Did they not do it, and then now they're making sure that everyone does it? Or are they afraid that the game makers are gonna make toys out of the games? I don't know. Yeah, James, the game makers took them. Oh. I don't know I don't know anything. I know that the game makers had to ask to put the box art into the game. So if companies did not reply or did not say okay, they were not put into the game. Other than that, I don't know anything about licensure. DeWell says White Castle and Wayfarer of South Tigris Solo. You played White Castle and Wayfarers of the South Tigris Solo. Nice! Did you play the White Castle solo? I don't think you can. I still need to play the matcha expansion to the White Castle. That's fun. You're not selling others' games, you're just advertising. Yes. But it's still used, like the art is used on a product, and therefore you still need to get okay. You're selling a product with someone else's art on it, you have to get it okayed. So it was very good that Brotherwise did that. I'm gonna put this over here, and we're gonna open it up. Now, they're apparently only selling it at Gen Con, and if you want it, and you can't go to Gen Con, you need to have other people who are at Gen Con be like, yes, we like this, we buy this. I think if they sell out at Gen Con and a lot of people, you know, basically message them on social media and say, we want to buy this, but we could not go to Gen Con, they probably will bring it. But it's an experiment for them, right? It really depends on, is there a market? Is there people that want to buy this or not? And if there's not a lot of people that want to buy this, then it was a fun experiment. But it's actually pretty inexpensive. For this starter with the shelves, it's $13, and then for each of the blind boxes, it's $7, which is, I think, average cost of normal like blind boxes. Actually, I think Labubu's are like 30 or something like that. So I would rather get this than a Labubu. So, to be honest. Oh. I have ideas now what to do with these, with the extra ones I have. But yeah. Now these aren't recycled, but they are what was it? They're not recycled, but they're from responsibly sourced wood and paper. So that's good. Time Roller says, I have the matcha expansion, but I have not played it yet. Yes, we need to get it played. What meant was I would charge them to have the game in my toy. Yeah. Oh, you would do the opposite. So you would charge you want Brotherwise to charge these companies to have their art in your toy versus these companies charging Brotherwise to license the art to put into their toys. I can see it going either way, though. Eva says, yeah, imagine they had to get publisher's permission, and I would imagine artist permission, unless the publisher now owns the right to the art. Yeah. And most of the time, the publisher does own the right to the art, because they are putting it on the box, right? So they're buying the art. But it depends on the contract. Is it that they own the art outright and can do anything they want with it, or only the art to put onto their box? But then the artist, without, like, say, the name of the game, could sell prints of the art. So there's different ways that they could have contracted it out. Hero Logic says, this looks neat. I cannot afford Gen Con. So you need to tell Brotherwise to sell it in retail. G-Vault says the starter's neat. Not sure about the blind boxes, especially the rarities. We'll see. I wish I had gone through Bonds's, like, marked how many rares she got and compare. Maybe I'll do it afterwards, but that's gonna be interesting, right? With the rarities. Hero Logic, of course, it's just a miniature version of what every wall in my home looks like. Yup. It is free advertising. So that's why right now they're not charging each other. Yeah. The Gen Con only is probably the license. What do you mean Gen Con's probably? It won't retail because of licensing. They are selling it. So selling it at Gen Con and selling it retail is not different in terms of licensing for the art of the games. Yay! Oh, hello, Bonds. Do you know how many rares you got and how many holofoils you got? Like, I know I'm gonna get like one of everything. I just don't know. I don't know how many rares I might get versus how many just regulars, right? And there's the holofoils and the rares. So there is a special rare with holofoils, but then there's the regular rares and then the commons. So I just wondered how many holofoils, how many rares you got. You got one of each of them? You got one of each of the holofoils and one of each of the rares. Well, yeah, you would get one of each of the rares. And duplicates of the basic ones, but you didn't get duplicates of the rares or the holofoils, right? What do you mean? How is licensing to sell at Gen Con different than licensing to... Different companies have rights to the games in different regions. They negotiated to sell this product. You're saying they negotiated to sell this product only at Gen Con and using their art only at Gen Con? They might have negotiated that, but we don't know the licensing agreement. I understand limited edition, but I feel like limited edition market might be different. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Are you a lawyer, James? Are you a contract lawyer for licensures? That is true, the brick guarantee. So there was no duplicates of rares then. That's what it says. Oh, okay. So you don't know for sure. You're just, that's what you've read. Got it. Okay. By the way, are the things on the back? Oh, they just went in the hole so that you can see it. Got it. Oh no! Oh no! How am I opening this? Oh yes. Oh good. It's not one of those that's hard to open. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not a... Oh, I wish I had a Ziploc baggie now. Okay, I'm gonna do this so that... I wish this wasn't a Ziploc baggie. So that I could just keep all the cards protected. So they have all the listings, which is very good. Oh, you know how they say you can you know, with other blind boxes, they say you weigh them and then, but that's only if you have one item in it. I don't know if the holofoil would really make things that difference in weight for us. If we weighed it, would it change the weight and you would be able to figure out which have y'all seen those videos where they go to, like, you know, Walmart or Target and they weigh the blind boxes and then the difference in weights would tell them what's in the blind box? Or they look at a number on there? I don't know. Hello, Deadpan. Welcome in. Yeah. It's definitely a limited release. Yeah. That's how scalpers do it. I know. I wonder how that is. Okay, so these are the ones in the starting. We have the lovely Dawn Imperium. Let's see if I can pop this up. Now it's a... Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I gotta take these out. Oh, goodness gracious. We have a very nice, solid... Oh, look how cute. It says Shelfy. There we go. On the side. Oh, it doesn't have, like, a backing. Okay. And these are... Okay, so it feels like... It feels like a solid block. And then the art is glued on the outside, so I can't open this. This is definitely a solid block. So I have Dawn Imperium. Very nice, very nice. Gonna stick it into my shelf right now. And we can reorganize it later. As one does with their shelves, right? So there you go. Oh, any mini box farts. Unfortunately, Deadpan, you can't open them. Oh, and now we're gonna need one of those baseball card holders to hold all the cards. I wonder... Yeah. Or at least a container of some sort to hold all the cards. This would be a great way to figure out what to play for game night. Because it has, like, the little blurb about each of the games on there. But here's Super Boss Monster. I could just use a what do you call it? I could just use a picture, like a photo album. If I just use a photo album and put these in there, and then you can kind of flip through and know what's in there. So we have a Super Boss Monster. And then we have Champions of Midgard. I have played all of these so far. All of these are lovely games. I haven't played the Champions of Midgard expansions though. Yes, every little boss has a tiny speaker that plays boss part sounds. Oh my god. Can you imagine if each of these had a little speaker? Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny. Placed from my books. I wonder what the scale is. Like, what is the... Is it like 1/18th of the game? Let me see if I can see. No, there is no scaling of this. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That is funny. I love this because it's a bear, of course, of Cascadia. You know what would be fun now? If you had these and you go to cons, you can get the designer to sign these cards instead of bringing like the box or the rule book, right? And then it would be much easier for you to take to different conventions. Like I had, what was it? That card game that Derek loves. I forgot what it's called, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I had those with me because you got it for free if you bought a game in certain places from certain vendors. And then I got them to sign the cards. Simlo! Thank you, Cosmic Bee. Simlo, yes. So you get in Spiel, you get a pack of Simlo cards of the new releases of the games. And so I took that around and got the designers to sign those, which is fun, which is really, really fun. So I feel like you could do something similar with these, and then they become like the trading cards. But this would be a good way to also like figure out what games you're gonna play for game night, and See, that does say season 1. It does have 20. Oh, so there's 28 cards in total, so it's numbered. And that side, is that B? And I wish they did put like the player, was it the, if they put the player number of players, the time it takes, then it'd be easier to kind of figure out what to play. I don't know. I'm thinking way too much of this. I have so many ideas for different, what do you call it? For different shorts and stuff, so it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing on my mind. It's so cute though. This is really, really cute. Okay, so we're gonna put this away. Okay, let's open this brick. So let's see how many of the commons I'm gonna get duplicates of. Do you remember how many duplicates you got, Hans? I should probably be able to calculate it. If I had my weight scale, I could also weigh it for y'all and see if there's any difference. I think these are way too light for the weight, though. That'd be so funny, though. That'd be so funny. And then, like, there's nothing different about the outside. There's no different... Oh, it does tell you kind of, like, what games they are. This is not a toy. And yet, it kind of is a toy. We get 3 of them. Oh, we collect 28 of them. And if I have 3 in this brick, 3 times 12... Mathing now. Let's see, I have 3 times 12. That's 36. Right? Minus 28. So I should have 8 duplicates. Okay. And then I'm looking at the bottoms. And it's the same SKU. So there's no way to know what it is. No joke, you got 8 duplicates. Yeah. Which is the mathing is mathing. Mathing is mathing on this. So then you'll never get duplicates of, I mean, you'll get, so the hollow foil are duplicates of the commons. You just get, what do you call it? You would get 2 of them. Huh. There should be 8 duplicates. So here's my first one. And I can be like, okay. Oh, that got stuck. Interesting. So we have number 5. I wonder if I should do this in order. Like, just do 1 box at a time. Or if I should do it and... like, open all the boxes, then open all the envelopes. Bonds did it one at a time, so I'll do it that way too. I'm feeling like very like, oh, efficiency's sake, but the only blind box I have is not a Labubu. It's like on the side, and it was an elephant dressed as different things that my friend got me. I didn't get the panda though, but I'm not gonna go look for it. So this is number 5. We have On Mars. I have played On Mars, and it is very good. I don't know. I played On Mars 5 times, which is really funny that it's number 5. But I don't know if I would play it again. Because I don't think I would be able to... Oh no! It doesn't fit! Wow! So real life, y'all! It's so real life. On Mars doesn't fit! So it's gotta go in this way. Oh my gosh, this is almost too real life, y'all. Too real life. Also, I feel like I'm playing that video game where you're rearranging your shelves. The Lacerda games are big. They are. So usually, don't people put it on the top? Like they put it on the top, out of the game, out of the thing. And then we have number 17. It is Return to Dark Tower. Now, I saw people play it. I have not played it. So number 17 is Return to Dark Tower. This is from Restoration Games. Oh no, I played the OG. I have not played Restoration's version. I did play the OG of Return to Dark Tower, which was fun. Is that how the box looks? Looks like it's the Restoration Games box, right? I didn't know it was two-tone like that, actually. Oop. Hello, Evil Turnip. Kalex Organizer, the board game. Yes. Put sizes way. Put it sideways? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I should put it sideways. But I think Lacerdas usually go on top of people's shelves. We have number 12. We have Kemet, Blood in the Sand. Did I play this one? No, I don't think I've ever played this one. It's a fighty game from Colossal Games. The number 12 is Kemet. I'm doing this so I can see if they go by the numbers or not. That is also a big game. Will it fit? It doesn't fit either! Oh no. This one's gonna have to go in like this. Well, Kemet can go on the outside too. But it doesn't fit. Oh my gosh, this is so real life! It's too real, y'all! Oh my gosh. You absolutely hate Kemet. Good to know, Ashwin. By the way, welcome in, Ashwin. Kemet is a very big box, and they have replicated that wonderfully. Oh my goodness. Also, I feel like I want to destroy one of them just to see what's inside, because I'm pretty sure, like, Ascadelia is gonna make them into earrings. You know what I mean, y'all? You know what I mean. What does flip sideways mean? Oh, flip it sideways? Yeah. I'm not as good as Bonds at reading different of the way y'all say. Okay, so I have 3 different numbers that we have not seen yet. So that's good. But yes, these do fit in sideways. So we could put Kemet and the Lacerda on Mars sideways, but we'll see. Oh, if they do it at Gen Con every year, this would be the Similo. You know how we have Similo at Spiel? Shelfy would be the Gen Con. Would be at Gen Con. But this would take a lot more time and effort than Similo, because Similo is just a deck of cards. So I want to try on Mars. Good to know it does not fit on That is very true, Evil Turnip. That is very, very true. On Mars is really, it's a big Lacerda. I think everyone who, if you're playing with people, everyone needs to have watched a video, read the rulebook before you start playing. It was a lot. It was a lot. Basically, any Lacerda won't fit. That's also true, Cosmic Beat. But on Mars, it's like a 3 or 4 hour game, and we played it wrong 3 or 4 times. I feel like the last game we played, we did play it right. So there is that. Okay, we have the next one. Oh, Final Girl! Oh, what an art. What art? This is the base Final Girl, like the starter one. Okay, cool. We have Final Girl. Final Girl! Love it. Love it. Final Girl is a smaller game. I'm gonna put you on this side, though. Let's see. Oop. Because I don't have it up. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, Ashwin. It's one of the more complicated games you'll ever play on Mars. Yes. On Mars definitely is complicated. It's definitely one that you want to be prepping for. Okay, the next one is Lightning Train. I do enjoy Lightning Train. I like the bag building aspect of how you can get your trains out and stuff. So this one was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I play tested it at World Series Board Games with our OFPG, and then they sent me home with a copy at Gen Con, I do believe. And yeah, everyone I've taught it to really enjoyed it. I think there was I taught a rule wrong, and it was better than I on it, which was interesting, just because it got things out quicker. But yes, Lightning Train's very good from Direwolf Games. And here's the box. It is a Ticket to Ride box. Now it is a train game, but it does not have the it's perfectly fits a K-Louse. It is a train game, but it does not have the, what do you call it? When you have the stock market, the stock part. Let me see. That was okay. So this is 11. Oh no, the stickies. The stickies. I do like the art too. I wonder if they're gonna do like a postcard set or do a what do you call it? Like a poster of these. So number 16 is one of my favorites. It's Potion Explosion. It's Post Blow. See, they did put it. Oh, they put it on the bottom. I thought they would put it on here, but I was wrong. Yes, they put the ages, the number of players, and the time. You should totally use these for how to pick games. Oh my gosh. That's perfect. That is perfect. If you put on Mars front, rotate letter M on top, it doesn't. Oh, you're still trying to fit this into the. It fits this way, Christopher. It fits this way. It's totally fine. It does not fit this way or this way because this is a K-Louse style bookcase, so it's square. But it does fit this way. I'm just putting it on top because it's big. One of my favorites, Post Flow. Now I wonder, is Post Flow bigger than Lightning Train or not? No, they're the same size. I do wonder if that's true in real life. Post Flow is number 16. Okay. Keep on going. I have not seen... Okay, so let's see. I have not seen... Oh, Kemet. Kemet was No, Kemet is a common. I have not seen any rares or any special rares, right? No, On Mars was a rare. On Mars was a rare. Final Girl was a rare. So these two are rares. Oh, and they do have the numbers on them. On the website, it does tell you what the numbers are, so I don't need to do that. So the website does tell you what number it is, but you don't. Does it? Let me see. And now I'm curious. I'm curious. So let me show you the website. Look, 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 look. The website tells you what number it is. So if that's a rare. So if it's a hollow of Cubitos, let's say number 3, is there a comma? There is, but it's number 14. Okay. So you don't need to. I thought when I was watching Bonds that you need to open up to see if it's a hollow or not. You just need to know 1 through 4 is hollow. The rares are 5 through 9. And then the commons are everything else. Okay. And we have our basic starter set. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. See, they do. Oh, they put Gloomhaven on the top. That's dangerous. Okay, so I don't need the envelopes then. It just tells you what it is. So when you're trading, you don't even need to open up the envelopes. If I know I already have it, then I just keep it sealed, even though it doesn't really seal too much. And you can, what do you call it? Just trade it away. Ashwin says, I didn't know you like Potion Explosion. What? It's also one of my favorite light strategy games. I love Post Blow. I play the app all the time. Oh my gosh. I love Post Blow. Potion Explosion. I do have to say, yeah, I don't have the plastic one. I have the cardboard slide. So I do need to go and get the plastic one if I'm going to play the physical game. Otherwise, it's gonna get destroyed fast. Christopher says, I want to get Wonderland War, but it's so expensive and it's hard to find now, and it costs over $100. Yeah, I do have to say Wonderland's War is a very good game. It's one that I like even though it has some area control in it. I don't think it's out of print though. I don't think it's out of print from Druid City Games. It just might be low stock. Evil Turnip says Gloomhaven weighs 20 pounds, so tiny Gloomhaven probably only weighs 2 pounds. It's fine to store up high. It is, but then it's not real life. Okay. I still have not... Oh, we have an ultra rare, y'all. We have an ultra rare in the house. Okay. And it's a fatty. It's a fatty. Guess what it is? Okay, so this is how thick it is. Anyone guess what it is? It's a chubby one. We have four special rares. It's number 1. Y'all know what it is, right? Y'all know what it is. No, it's not Potion again. It is Gloomhaven. Let's see if I can... Hollow foil Gloomhaven. First edition too. Bloop bloop bloop. Now I recently got stickers made with this hollow foil on it, and it's so fun. And I like the one that they choose, the hollow that they choose, because you can still read the words very well. I wonder how it does for the QR code though. But yeah, very pretty hollow foil. And there, oh, even the box is hollow foil. It's so pretty. Oh, but I will not be able to read that. Like all that text, I'm like, nope. No, it definitely won't fit. It fits this way. But it also sticks out a little bit down here. I can lift it up. It's gonna stick out a little. Like real Gloomhaven. You know? You know. If you know, you know. Now I just messed everything up. I'm gonna take this out of the way. Shelfy. Oh, you can't see that because of my lighting. I guess this could be the... Like, can you choose what side you want to be up? Because it came that way. Interesting. Anyways, I'm getting way too weird. Okay, there we go. All of these. So that was one. We have number 15. At Spiel, do they sell that version of Simlo? Oh, or do they just give it away? They're obviously selling these at Brotherwise booth. They give it away. If you buy a game that's in the Simlo pack, then you get the game Simlo. It's the Pretty Well Gardens from Rose Gauntlet Entertainment. I am sad I have not played this yet. I really should get this played. But yeah, I have not played this one yet. But I have a copy. I need to get it played. Oh, I should not put it onto my thing. Oh, hey. Oh, it's the same number. Oh, yeah. Numbered 15 to 15. Well, duh. Duh. I don't know why that was interesting to me. Number 18. Oh, I don't know. That sounded like Coney Allen to me. And now I have all these hairs on him. It's also a fatty. Is it the Gloomhaven regular? No, it is! Oh my gosh. So that's how you see the difference. Why is this so much darker? Wait, it's different art. This is Gloomhaven 2nd edition. Wait, is there multiple Gloomhavens? We have Gloomhaven 2nd edition as the common. We have Gloomhaven 2nd edition as the common and the 1st edition as the rare. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, okay. Let's check out this box. Hey, Gloomhaven. Hey, y'all. Now you have these baggies that's numbered 1 through 23. Use them as your Christmas advent calendar. So you can stick, you know, what you're gonna do for that day or a little treat and just paper, like, pin it or clip it onto some string. And now you have your own advent calendar. So this is like 2 things in one. This is both a fun little display piece and it's your advent calendar for the year and it's your way to pick a game. There you go. John says, pull out that folded piece of paper in the box to keep it where you see. Oh, I have it on the stream. Yeah, yes. But yeah, there's the comments. The base starter set. Okay. I'll keep this over here. Yes, buns. I think that thing costs a lot for you. It is $12, $13. Let me see. It's $13 for the base set. It's $7 for each of them. But you can get it all. Or you can go to the Gen Con trading event. And the Gen Con trading event is going to be fun. Because it's going to be like... I wonder if you could do it virtually. Like, I have this one. Can I trade you for that one? And you made it there. Or is it going to be like an auction? Like, anyone want to trade this for this? Okay. So we have number 7. We have number 7. Okay. So we have we have a rare. We have our first rare. Number 7. No. We have our second rare. We have our second rare. Oh, third actually. Okay, so this is the ultra rare. Number 1. Now I need to put it in order. Okay, I have no other of those. On Mars is number 5. And then we have, oh my gosh. Number 9 is Final Girl. And then Gloomhaven 2nd edition. Lightning Train. I feel like I'm playing that video game of just rearranging things. Okay, Wild Gardens. And then we have Post Flow. Return to Dark Tower. And then these are the starter ones, right? Yes. Dune. Boss Monster, of course. We have Champions of Midgard, My Shelfy, and Cascadia. Okay, so we have the starter ones. So number 7. Christopher, are you outside of the US? Is that what it is? Ready for number 7? It is Endeavor Deep Sea, which I really love. I love this game. It's really fun. I've played it more than enough times, and I still want to play it because there's a lot of missions I've not gotten into. So this is number 7. So this is one of the rares. Put that there. And then I'm gonna have to organize them again. This is that thing again. Number 13 is Terraforming Mars. I don't play a lot of Terraforming Mars, honestly. I do not play a lot of Terraforming Mars. I played it once or twice. I have not tried the Prelude expansion though, but Terraforming Mars was number 13. Where do you go in my little thing? Oh, you're okay. So you're after Kemet. Oh, you have Dice Tower West. We have 21. So Christopher has Dice Tower West, but we have number 21. It is Mage Wars. Ooh, I like the art on the cards. I have not played Mage Wars from Arcane Wonders. I know this was a big one for them. They have a lot of stuff in there, right? So that's Mage Wars number 21, which means I need to put it down here. I need to put it in this other section. Okay. I'm trying to put it in number order, and I could do that afterwards too. Oh wait, no duplicates so far, y'all. No duplicates at all. Look at this. Now watch this as a box of duplicates. Now that I've said something, it's gonna be a complete box of duplicates. And my skylight is causing me issues. Okay. So, let's see what this is gonna tell us. Come on. We have 16, 14, and 12. Don't think we've seen. Oh no! Oh, this. Oh. Nope, we have one duplicate. I was like, no, there's no duplicate. There is one duplicate. Okay, so let's do this in order. We have 12. This is our duplicate now. It is Kemet, blood and sand. So our first duplicate over here. Are they? Oh, what am I doing? Are they heavy? Are they heavy? Are they too heavy to be earrings? This cabin's pretty big. Cabin's a little bit too big to be an earring. I think Final Girl could be an earring. Bye, Christopher. Have a good time. Have a good day. Number 14 is Cubitos. I like Cubitos too. I love Cubitos. It's a racing game from Mr. John DeClaire. And I really enjoy it. With your build, it's a pool building. It's not a bag building. It's a deck building game on racing, which is very interesting. But you don't ever have a bag. You have a pool of dice that you use with. Been too long since I played Cubitos, right? Did you get the expansion? Is the flamingo in the expansion? I forget. Okay, this goes up in front of Wild Gardens. Yes, Cosmic, yes. Oh, Christopher, I dyslexic that. It must be fun to go, not have fun. I'm going. Gen Con is fun, but it's also very crazy. Number 16 is my second... my second one. It is Post Blow. Still a great game. My second duplicate. I feel like Post Blow could be an okay side. But it's for earrings. There's earrings I've seen that are bigger. Right? And it's from the side, you can even see that it says Post Blow on it. You see, I'm already thinking. So you have this fun product. You now have your Christmas advent calendar. And I'm thinking jewelry? No, don't leave, Christopher. I was not meaning to say that. Hello, Legends! How are you doing? What have you been playing since I've been gone? And what's in your backpack today? I still don't know what this is, but I kind of want it. Right? So this is kind of like a collection. So just like with any toy or collectible, right? It's a collection, right? So what's going to happen is you will collect these miniatures and you'll have these cards. And so I gave some other ideas of what you can do with it, right? You can use these as an advent calendar for Christmas if you celebrate. You can use these to get it signed by the different designers so that you don't have to take rule books in boxes with cons with you, just like the Simlo decks from Spiel. And you can use these because they tell you the number of players, the time, to figure out what you're going to play for game day. Lots of ways you can use this. It is a blind box system, so you probably want to get a whole brick and then give them away. Or you can have the fun of just trading with other people. But yeah, here's number 6. We have another rare. It's my oh, this rare is gonna be fun. It's gonna be one of my favorite games. It's Clank. Oh my gosh, what is that art? Wow, that's crazy art right there. But it's Clank. I love Clank. I love Clank in all of its forms. Clank in Space is still my favorite, so I do like it. But it's Clank. Okay, where does this go? This goes after Terraforming Mars, but before Endeavor Deep Sea. I'm putting them in order. Then we have number 18. It's another chubby one. Is it another chubby one? How chubby are all these games? This is a chubby one. Oh, this is a new one too. It's a chubby new one. Don't know what it is yet. It is Gloomhaven 2nd Edition. Again, it's another duplicate. No wonder. It's chubby. I should have known that. Gloomhaven 2nd Edition. Christopher says, I have Clank in my Amazon list. I haven't played it yet, but I want to. Oh, you like deck building? That one's for you. It's deck building with dungeon crawling and a little bit of a race. Number 20. I don't like seeing what number it is. I just want to see what it is. Let's see. It's Cryptic Cafe. I have not played this yet. I've not played any of the Cryptic games. I know there's Star Trek Cryptic, which I wanted to play, but I have not. Wait, no, this is different. This is Cryptic Cafe. This isn't the deduction game. This is not the deduction game. I am finding new games. So cute. Oh, now I want to try this one. Are they? No. They're not like numbered or anything for. Oh, they have an R for rare, a C for common, B for, I'm guessing, the base. Oh, and then S for super rare. So they do letter it. So we have Cryptic Cafe, a game I have not played. It's gonna be over here. Post-flow this, and then we'll have this above Mage Wars. Okay. Legend says, I kind of want to get 16 pieces that I own and put it on the small Kallax and then get real Kallax and put the same games on it. I know, right? You could use this to figure out how to organize your games on your Kallax, because it's so much easier to put these around, right? If they're actually sized down from the real games, you could use this to organize, to see how you want to organize it on your shelf before you actually organize it on your shelf. Another way to use this product. Oh my gosh. So many ideas, y'all. So many ideas. This isn't the, by the way, Christopher Clank is nothing like the Harry Potter deck builder. Just telling you. Let's see what numbers we get. 22, 14, and 3. Oh, we got a 3. We got a 3, which is another special rare. There's an app for that on the web. Really, James? That's interesting. That's interesting. Does it have every game on BGG? This is one of my favorites, and we already talked about it. It is Cubitos. I wonder how they figure out who should be a rare or not. Well, let's look at the thing. So cute. So shiny. I love the pineapple. That's hilarious that they use the pineapple. We have Cubitos. The app pulls the dimensions from BGG versions, but you need to add version to your collection on BGG. Oh. The ones that don't, you can edit BGG and get gold. Oh! So board game games, oh, so people edit the BGG listing to include the measurements and the weight, or just, and then they get geek gold. That makes sense. That makes sense. We have number 14. Number 14. It is Cubitos again. We have 3. Wait, did I see? Is it really the crab? It is the crab. That's so funny. I did not remember that it was the crab. It was a double Cubitos box. A double Cubitos box. We have, oh, they even use different, what do you call it? The different box art. Don't I have, oh, I don't have regular Cubitos. Oh, that's interesting. That was number 14, huh? Yeah, that's after, oh no, I do. It's here. We have 2 of them now. Yay. Legend says, I want Twitch streamer collectible cards. Then I can say I have Board Game James card and 2 Amanda Pandas, and then I can say I could trade it for a Bonds card. We, years ago, some of us really thought about doing that, doing streamer collectible cards, but how would we give them out? We would have to give them out kind of like, we'd have to give them out at cons, or like people would have to win them and then we'd have to ship them. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. And we could be a deck. Like, I could find enough people so that we're a full deck of cards. And then you would have to collect us to get a full poker set. That would be fun, Legends. And then you can play any games that you want with the poker deck. But it would be interesting because they would make it like a poker deck. And then someone would have to undo it and organize it. Christopher, I hope you get to play Clank as well. Legend says last time I played Cubitos was September 2025 with workers from the hotel. I was like, that's really cool. That's really cool, Legends, that you played games with the workers from the hotel. That's awesome. Okay, so we have number 22. It is Boop. It's Boop. Boop. So cute. 22. And now these can be used if you are a game designer to put it in your card sleeves so that then you can, you know, because these are poker deck size cards, right? And you can use these as like sleeve holders, fillers, so that then your paper won't get bent. That's another idea for y'all. Another idea. We have Boop. We're almost done. And then I'm going to talk about OGC. So many ideas, y'all. So many ideas. I have no idea what I'm going to do with all these boxes, though. I have no clue. Okay. We have 19, 13, and 4. Ooh. Is number 4. Yep, 4 is a special hollow foil again. Let's look at that one first. Let's see what happens. It is Boop! 2 Boops in a row. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh, it's the Halloween Boop that they made into a hollow foil. Oh, that's cute. Where's my Boop? OG Boop. Oh, that's so interesting. That they used the Halloween one as the special one. And then OG Boop. So I almost got all of the special hollow foil ones. Legend says my backpack today has Lucky Numbers, Misfit Heroes, Captain Flip, Agent Avenue with expansion, and also Dino Racer, which you made a proxy of. Oh, I've played all of them except for Dino Racer. Great backpack today, Legends. Cosmic B says Halloween Boop is the superior one? Oh, hot take. I do have to say the Christmas Boop is a little bit hard to understand. How, like, the cat spat the ornaments and stuff like that. But yeah, I really do like Boop. I like all of the versions. There's a baby Boop, right? There's a little Boop. But we have number 13. Number 13 is Terraforming Mars again. I don't think I'll ever get triple of something. Wait, do I not have... Oh, yes, I did. It's right here in front of me. Terraforming Mars. And we have number 19. I like it to be surprised. It is... Oh, there's your Wonderland's War. There's your Wonderland's War. Yeah. From Druid City Games. This is a good one. Let's see. Wonderland's War was number 19. It should be... Is it before Boop or after Boop? It's before Boop, but after Cryptic Cafe. Okay. There we go. That's off with their heads. No? Yes. It is. Well, no, the cover is the Cheshire Cat. But the card is the Queen of Hearts. I shouldn't say off with her. I shouldn't say she's evil. She's not evil. It's the Queen of Hearts. Yeah. Is that off with their head? No, it's Wonderland's War. That's true. Depends on the edition. That's true. Was there a... Was there a Alice story written from the with the Queen of Hearts point of view, or from like where she was the victim. Like, did anyone do that? I wonder. Ooh, 11, 22, and 23. She's definitely evil in yes, in most of them, yes. But there was one where she was not so evil. Okay, good to know. Did we already have number 11 yet? Oh, I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna look. We want to be surprised. What is number 11? It is Lightning Train. Yes, we already have Lightning Train. I feel like now I would need to like put the mini versions in the big version. Like that would be now the start player marker. There you go. Another use for your duplicates is you can make them your start player marker in the big versions, which would be very, very cute. Okay, so number 22 is Boop again. Oh, I got multiple boops. I got booped multiple times. There we go. Okay, so now we have number 23. Cosmic Beat, do you know what story or what book it was? Christopher says Wonderland War cost 180. Oh, wow. I'm guessing that is the deluxe Kickstarter version and not the regular version. Okay, where we are? 23. Oh, it's a new one! It's Diced Veggies! Oh my gosh, this is a fun game too. Oh, it's a later one. Oh, I hope I get a duplicate of Diced Veggies and I can make myself a pair of earrings with Diced Veggies and Vinyl Girl. Maybe I'll trade because that would be fun. That would be fun. Alright, so we have Diced Veggies. That was number 20 something, right? That was the last one. Okay, so after boot. There we go. 3 more. 3 more. Okay, I think we have a duplicate. 15. Let's see what 15 is. It is Wild Gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've gotten, I think, all of my duplicates, so everything else should be new. Or it should be. Wild Gardens. Right here. Is there a checklist that tells you how many games there are? Yes. It comes in the starter set, and it's on their website. So there is numbered 1 through 23. Oh, sorry, 1 through 28. So there's 28 games to collect. There's 4 special rares, 5 rares, and the rest are commons. And then there is 5 in the starter set for you. So there's a checklist. So instead of like, you can look up the number to see what you got, so you don't have to open it. I like to open it. Because I like to be surprised. It's Cryptic Cafe. Wait. I thought I had all my duplicates. Do I have more duplicates than Bonds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 duplicates? I thought I was only supposed to have 8. Oh dear. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Number 23. Oh, it's another duplicate. Diced Veggies. Uh-oh. Oh, then I don't need to... I don't need to go ahead and exchange for it or trade for it. Wait, hold on. If I calculated right, I should only have 8 duplicates. And Bond had 8 duplicates. I'm having more duplicates than she does. We'll see. We'll see at the end. 17, 10, and 2. 2 is a special rare. What am I missing? I'm just missing the 2 from the special rares. Blah, 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 blah. It is Kemet. Okay, so let me find the original base. The Kemet that's regular. Yeah, they're 2 different arts. Very pretty. Very pretty. So yeah, so this is the The new one. Now, did they use the same box? Nope, it's a totally different box. Interesting. I guess if there's a game with 2 versions of the box, they would use it. So I have all my ultra rares, my specials. Special rares, I should say. Here's number 10. We have Sleeping Gods! It's a new one! Sleeping Gods. Number 10. Where are you going to go? You're gonna go between Wondersland War. Oh, before... Okay. After here, so you're hit there. What am I missing? Let's see. This is number 17. Return of Dark Tower. This is also a... Right? No? Yes. Yes. It's also a duplicate. What? Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm missing the Red Cathedral. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Boop. Oh, these are switched. Boop, 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 boop. And then my starter set. And so the starter sets will never be duplicated. Got it. Okay, so I'm just getting the Red Cathedral. I really needed to get all of them. Wow. Really needed to get all the boxes. I don't think there was a box with only duplicates in it, though. Yeah. There's no duplicates of the special rare and the rares. That's interesting. Which makes sense. Unless Bonds got duplicates of the special rare rares. I don't know. Bonds, are you still here? Did you get that? Is this it? This is what I'm missing. Number 8. Hey, Reggie! Thank you. We have the Red Cathedral. This is what I was missing. The Red Cathedral. Number 8. And then this would be a duplicate. What are all these cute little board game boxes? So this is something that that Brotherwise is trying. They're trying for the first time. Where did it go? These are blind boxes. So you get the base box, you get a shelf, and you get some games. These are miniatures of all the games. By the way, my big thing just like, it's just like... So you should get 5, yes. You get 5 of these, and basically, they're miniatures of your big games, and they're blind boxes. So you need to buy them. There's 3 in every box, though. And so you're trying to collect all 28. And so I am getting some duplicates, but they did send me, you can get a brick that will guarantee that you get all 28, which is great. Yes. Yes. Shelfy! So I've already talked about 2 to 4. I already talked about like 4 different things you can do if you buy the whole set. So we have Mage Wars. Did I not see Mage Wars yet? No, I have Mage Wars. It's right here. So I have everything. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 duplicates. They're all commons on the duplication. I do wonder if Bonds got duplicates of any rares. Because I got no duplicates of any rares or ultra rares. And now I'm putting these in order. Because I'm silly. But also this is something that I do. That's 19, 22, 26. What number is this? Number 4. I'm looking for number 5. There's 7, 6, number 5. Here's 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. 13, 14, 10, 11, There it is. 11, 10, 11. Is that number 9? It's number 8. I'm looking for number 9. There it is. Final girl. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. Hi, OK Border. Hi, OK Border. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so that is the full deck. I wish they had put in like an empty card holder into the starter set. But yeah, so that's the full deck. That's what I have duplicates of. But now I need to trade either for duplicates of Diced Veggies or for Final Girl. I make some earrings out of these. Think. Yeah. I don't know if it's wood or cardboard. I think it's wood. So I think I could drill a small hole. I'm pretty sure Ascadale is going to do that. And then we have to organize these. Gloomhaven's always on the top, right, y'all? And then we have Kemet's going to be also a topper. On Mars wants to be a topper. And then we have our Cubitos. It's going to be in the front. Oh, I got to do Post Blow. Post Blow's favorite. Has to be facing out. Y'all are not going to be able to see this, though. Oh, we have another Gloomhaven. Okay, so those duplicates will go on the bottom. We have Kemet. I think these are going to go on the bottom. But they're going to go this way. We have Lightning. Okay, Endeavor Deep Sea is going to be front facing. Lightning's going to front face. The two boops are going to go together. They're going to go side by side. Does Return to Dark Tower fit? It fits. But there's no side. It doesn't say anything on the side. I have to front face it or else I won't know what it is. And Sleeping Gods. Terraforming Mars is going to be a sideways one. 3 do fit in 1 square. Okay, so Cubitos is going to go behind its... Oh. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. It's going to be behind this thing. I'll probably give John Clare his Cubitos one just for fun. I have Lightning Train. I think Mage Wars and Lightning... Well, I think I have enough room. Cryptic Cafe is too cute. To Mage Wars behind Dune. Oh, it fits. We have to do the little ones together, right? So Diced Veggies. Final Girl's gonna sit side by side. Then we have Red Cathedral and all my books. Will it fit side by side? I don't think it'll fit side by side. We'll have to fit at an angle. Cascadia is gonna go by itself, maybe with Boss Monster on its. There it is. I like it when they have at least one side, you know, that's vertical, so you can put it there. Alright, Wild Garden's gonna front face. Ah! They're falling off. They're falling off. And then we have the speaking of the Cheshire Cat, I got a Cheshire Cat plushie one time, and flying back home with it in my arms on the plane, I got so motion sick that every time I hold that plushie specifically, I get nauseated. Isn't that weird? Isn't that just weird? See, can I put Champions of Midgard somewhere? I can put... Oh, I should put the Cheshire Cat with the boot. But I don't think I can. I mean, I could. But it's a little tight. You know, it's fine. Put that front facing. And we'll put Champions of Midgard behind Diced Veggies and Final Girl. There we go. And then I can take a picture and show it to y'all later. But that is that. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh. I could just... It'll be a fidget toy now. Oh no, I'm missing Lightning Train. No. Where am I gonna put you? Oh dear. Which one of you near Boop and one on Gloomhaven? There we go. I don't like that you're separated though. Hey. Hey, babe. Boop. And then I guess I'll put you behind Cascadia? No, that won't work. Unless I put Boss Monster with Boop. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I'll put this here. Okay. So there you go. Now I have my own Shelfy. It'll be a fidget toy. I'll just rearrange it every once in a while. So, just to recap. The base, 13. The individual boosters, 7. The boosters come with 3. Okay? If you're going to Gen Con, check it out. These advent calendars. They're very good for advent calendars. These, give it to your designer friends. They're great to stuff in the in your the sleeves, so that you can just use regular paper and you don't have to use cardstock. Or you could just design on these because it's basically cardboard. So you could use these if you want. Give these to your favorite designer and they can use them to design games with. Or design your own game with these. That's a lot of them though too. I think they're wood so that you can go ahead and just make them into jewelry. Like use a very small drill bit and use it into make them into earrings or necklaces, which would be fun. Don't forget you can use the cards to decide how you want to play games on game night, randomize it, that type of thing. Get the cards signed by the designer. Oh, I should totally do that. I should totally do that at this Gen Con. That'd be fun. Yeah. And, oh, one last thing. You can use duplicates as the start player marker in the games. Which is just so cute. But yeah, so that's Shelfy from Brotherwise Games. Thank you, Brotherwise Games, for sending me the whole thing. That was really, really fun. I really enjoyed that. But now you have a whole bunch of ideas what to do with it. And you can use it to help organize your games, you know, that type of thing. But now, I am going to talk about my trip to the Omaha Gaming Convention. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to pull up a slideshow of that so that y'all can see that. But so this is the Shelfy. It is tiny. Is it the size of a... Wait, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Ah! Can I show you my Shelfy? Will it show? Not showing. Ah! Oh my gosh, that's a dexterity game in itself. Let me see. Ooh. There's my shelf. Oh, it's so full. Oh, it's heavy too. Oh, these are dropping. These are dropping. Oh my gosh. But it is, let's see. That's not a standard water bottle though. Oh, here. This is a standard water bottle, so you can see how big it is. That's a standard water bottle. So yeah, that's pretty good. Very cute. Thank y'all. So now, yeah, I am going to talk about my trip to Omaha. Let me just get some pictures. Oh nope, now it's going the wrong way. Some pictures done. Oh yeah. Yep, it's going the wrong way. Alright. For those of you who don't know, I went to the Omaha Gaming Convention. It's their inaugural first annual convention put on by Our Family Plays Games and the Board Game Wagon. Our Family Plays Games is a YouTube channel. I was part of their Voices team and sort of still part of their Kickstarter preview team. And so it was lovely community to be around. Very diverse, very inclusive. They joined up with the Board Game Wagon, which is basically a traveling board game library. And the Board Game Wagon will bring it to different events and be the library for the con, which is really nice. At the airport, I saw this panda, so I had to take a picture. I didn't buy it. I promise y'all. I did not buy this backpack. But it was very touch and go for a minute. So they did send me, OFPG did send me out there. I did pay for my own plane tickets. I had the weirdest seats at the planes this year for this trip. So I flew Southwest because it was kind of the cheapest. I got the front seat, like the very front seat of the plane. I don't like it. I like to have my backpack and all my stuff in front of me, but I could not have anything in front of me. I saw a cute little dog. There was so many dogs in the airport, which is very interesting. And so there's no direct flight to Omaha, so I had to transfer in Vegas, and I got a row to myself, which was lovely. And then here's the Vegas. This is the Vegas skyline. That is the stratosphere. There's the sphere. Yeah. And then I love taking pictures of clouds, so I always take a picture of a cloud. Bye, Christopher. And then my first thing I got there, so if you don't know me and Arwen from Cardboard Time, we shared a room. We shared a hotel room. It was a lovely time. I'm so glad that we are good roomies, good con buddies, if that makes sense. And so we met up with Anne, who was friends with Arwen online, and this is all of our first time meeting. Well, I met Arwen in person, but yeah. Yes, Vegas is where we have to jump, right? So yeah, so then we met Anne, and we went to this Mexican Chinese fusion. It's not a fusion because they don't mix it, but the menu had both Mexican food and Chinese food, which you would think is kind of weird, but also makes sense because when I was in Alabama, my dad would open up Chinese restaurants in Alabama. That was his favorite thing. And we always employed workers from Mexico, and they would be the ones cooking your food. So my dad would create the menu, create the recipes, and they would be the one to cook it, which means that they learn a lot of Chinese food, right? So I guess that was what happened. So we had fajitas and sweet and sour sauce and Chinese food at the same time. So the tortilla chips I used to dip into the sweet and sour sauce, which is this red bottle here. And it was really good. So this is the kind of sweet and sour sauce that my dad made, which was the red sauce. My dad's was a little bit sweeter, a little bit thicker than theirs. And he would deep fry wonton skins instead of tortilla chips. And you would eat that. And it was very good. But they had a whole bunch of hot sauces and stuff. So this was delicious there as well. I'm going to close this off just a minute. Yeah, so I was very happy for that. It was a lot of fun. And so I went there the day before. So the day before the con started on a Friday. It was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And so I went there on a Thursday and hung out with Arwen. So we played a lot of games on Thursday. So I can go ahead and open up some of those pictures to show y'all what we played. Now, it was interesting. The hotel is more of a workout hotel. It's like a healthy hotel. they have a kitchen, and you order food by tapping on a iPad or a big screen, and then they would tell you to come pick up your food from this little window. So there wasn't actually any food out, if you know what I mean. It was almost like you were the waitress in a kitchen. It was really interesting. There are refrigerators in every room, but there was microwaves out, but there wasn't really, it's a plates for you to use. It was styrofoam, and I don't like microwaving styrofoam. There was free coffee and tea, which was really nice. But then they also sold tea on the iPad, which I thought that was a little bit weird. But yeah, so very interesting. Very interesting. And then there in your rooms, you would actually have like yoga balls, like the big balls, and yoga mats, and like the elastic cords to actually like work out, so you could work out in your room. Did any of us board gamers do that? Probably not. But it was still a lot of fun. What else was there? Dogs were welcome. This was a dog friendly hotel, so we had some people with dogs, which was fun, which was lovely. And so yeah, it was it was very nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all Thursday. Did you track all your stats from OGC, like how many games played? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I'll talk about that in a minute. I don't know if you can hear the thing. Anyways, okay, there was some noise in the background. So the first thing, Arwen actually had a check-in suitcase. I did not have a check-in suitcase. And so Arwen brought all these lovely, like, newer games and prototypes that she got at Origins to play, which was really nice. I was thinking I should do the same thing, but I knew I was half working as well, so I had limited time. So in the mornings for, I think it was like 3 to 4 hours, I would teach layers, back-to-back layers. So yeah. Arwen did not bring Charlie. Hello, unbirthday angel. How are you doing? But no, Arwen did not bring Charlie. Charlie missed Arwen very much. Arwen missed Charlie. They had a grand reunion when they picked her up from the airport. So yes, she literally could have brought Charlie, which would have been interesting. Really been fun. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good though. But yeah, so the first game we played pre-con was Flockton Flamingos, which is from Weird Giraffe Games, or it's coming soon. This is a prototype copy, but I love the start player marker. So this was a fun one. Oh, why is that? Nope, I am not supposed to click on these. Oops. But yes, so this is a drafting set collection game in a way. So you're taking cards from your hand and using it to pick up cards from the middle 5 cards. You're either going to pick up all the same suit as the one you played, so all the same suit and the numbers to the left and right of the card that you just played. But you don't take back the card you just played, you leave it there. And then you're putting those cards in your tableau. And the tableau is so that you're trying to make runs of like a sequence of numbers. You want pairs, and you want the same suit. So yeah. I know! Carla does great. Yes. Her start player markers are awesome. So it was a very interesting game. You definitely want to kind of play it once to see how the cards move, how you can get other cards. But you're just trying to get the best set of cards at the end in order to get the most points, which was very interesting. But yeah, so as you can see, I had pairs of like 15, 13, 12, but I had a run of 11, 12, 13. So you want runs of 3, you want pairs, and then you want 7 of the same suit in order to get points. And then whoever had the most points wins. So this is what I'm very interested in when it comes to retail, because it looks really pretty. I love the art. The flamingos are great. And I think it would. I don't really know if it would be colorblind friendly or not. But the flamingo art are different enough that you could just look at that, but you couldn't really. I guess you don't really. You do have a hand of cards though, so. But we didn't need the scoring markers. There is that. And then we played. This is not a prototype. This was like a pre-production copy. From Smirk and Dagger. This is Trickerous. It is Icarus. You are trying to fly close to the sun, but not fly into the sun. So it's a trick-taking game, where if you win a trick, you move up on the scoring pad. But if there's anyone in your way, you get to skip that spot. And number 9 is right next to the sun. So if someone was at number 8 and you made them win the trick, they would fly into the sun, but they would not go all the way back to the bottom. They would go to the behind the lowest person. So you're trying to get as close to the sun as possible and kick everyone else into the sun. It's very fun. I don't think I like the 2-player version though. The 2-player version is you have a third dummy hand and you're trying to keep that either between you or on the outside of you, and I couldn't really figure out how to play it well enough to do that. So I don't know about the 2-player version. Also, the Trump suit changes. So there's a sun token right here, but if there's a 5 card, it would flip. It would flip the sun token to the moon side. And then every card that's already been played also flips, and your hand flips. So in the middle of a trick, you can cause someone else to win by flipping the cards, because the numbers on either side is different. It's almost the opposite. So like a 1 would be a 9. So the low would be the highest. So it's very interesting timing. And then they have these storm cards that would flip it from the sun and moon to the clouds and the rain. And so that would just switch it off as well, which is very interesting. It looks clever. Too bad Beth and I usually only play 2-player games. The 2-player game is more strategic than the multiplayer game. You have a dummy hand for a 3rd player, and then what's gonna happen is you're gonna. Mom, I'm in the. Thank you. Is it me orange juice? Ordo's orange juice, yum. But so you have for the 3rd player, you have a dummy hand, and you flip up 3 cards. So you know what they're playing for the first 3 tricks. And then you flip up 3 more. So you know what they're going to play when you play, but it's really hard to figure out how to. I already have a hard time with the multiplayer, how to make people lose or win. But it's really hard also to do it with the dummy player. So I don't know if you don't mind that puzzle. I would try it on Birthday Angel, but it would just depend. And then they got donations, mainly from Rio Grande and Lucky Duck Games, but they had donations from other companies as giveaways. So every badge holder got a game of their choice from the variety, and then one from Lucky Duck. Let me see if I can. The Lucky Duck sent over. This is Senjutus? I don't know how to say this. Senjutus. I don't know. 4 samurais, 4 destinies. Battle for Japan game for 1 to 4. Is it 1 to 4? No. Yeah, 1 to 4 players. Oh, only 20 minutes. It's such a big box. And it's heavy. It has a lot of minis in it. Let me just show you this. That. So it's heavy. This is the game that they did. And there's so many minis in it. And it's only a 20-minute game, Battler. Which is interesting. There's solo and there's co-op. Wow. Okay. And there's a little bit of deck crafting. Very interesting. So this one maybe I can do from start to finish if it's only 20 minutes. And the other game that I got was Tiny Game Series. It was a set of 3 games in this Tiny Game Series. 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 2 to 4 players. all 20 to 30 minutes long. So this is very interesting. So I think I saw this online or on Kickstarter, but I haven't played it yet. So I was looking forward to that as well. So those are you got 2 games for every badge holder, which was fun. So we have one of the lovely volunteers, and then we went and we ate lunch. Yeah, where did we go late lunch? No, oh, we got pizza. We went and got pizza and ate pizza. Everyone kind of ate pizza on the first night for dinner. There's some really good pizza places there in Omaha too. So then we played pizza rolls. And that's the winner. The winner, you get a little mustache. But it's pizza rolls. It is a little bit of decorum and a little bit of not. Because decorum is co-op. This is not a co-op game. You have a roll, basically a chef that likes certain things on their pizza. This is the side that's on the pizza, and this is the side of ingredients that are not on the pizza. One side of the ingredients is single, and then you can flip it over and get 2 of that ingredient. And so you're trying every turn, you're gonna play a card from your hand, and half of them are like what you want and what you don't want. Like, no, I should say you have one roll that tells you what you want and what you don't want. But some of them are just straight points, some of them are negatives, so you want to play them and get them out of your hand, and some of them are ways to move and flip the ingredients from on the pizza to off the pizza, or have more of it on the pizza, and so forth. And so once everyone passes, because either you don't have any cards that you can play, or you don't want to play any more cards, then you look at what's on the pizza and you score based on what your likes and dislikes are. So it was quite fun. It was really fun. You're trying to deduce what everybody wants, so that then you can figure out how to get your stuff, like work together with the other person that wants the same on the pizza. So it was really fun. I really enjoyed that one. I don't know how easy it is to get though. It was definitely an independent designer. And yeah, we played it with Mick. This, of course, is Eric Lang, who was a special guest. This is Scott from Lucky Duck Games. And there's me and Arwen and Mick. It was very fun. And then we played Flip Tunes. So I think it was Mick. One of them got Flip Tunes Season 2. And what was really funny, y'all. Y'all, come here. I accidentally broke an embargo I had no idea about. Yep. So those are the people who got a physical copy of Flip Tunes Season 2 had an embargo on when they could talk about it. I did not get a physical copy. I was not told of this embargo. And we found out together on the stream live that there's a Flip Tunes Season 2 on BGA. So we played it on BGA, and that was before the embargo was lifted, unfortunately. That's probably also why I could not find it on BGG after we played it. But then a couple of days later, it was everywhere because the embargo was lifted. People could talk about it. People could play it. And they made the BGG listing live. So yeah. So oops. I mean, I wasn't told about it, so there is that. But yes, I love Flip Tunes. I love Flip Tunes Season 2. It was very fun to mix them. So I definitely am gonna go to Thunderworks for sure at Gen Con to pick one up. And then we played Kittens in Space. So this one's very interesting. I got a copy from Dead Alive Games, a review copy. Very cute art, very pretty cards. And you are trying to basically discard all your hand. And the way you do that is depending on this, it's like you have to be 1 or 2 higher than the number that's out there. And on this side, you have to be 1 or 2 lower from the number in order to play those cards. But you also have a free adoption coupon that allows you just to play a card without that rule. And so you're just trying your best to get rid of your cards. And the first person to do that 4 times wins the game, which was very interesting. Yes, that is the Fliptoons we played that one day on BGA. I accidentally broke the embargo, but I didn't know about it. And there's another puppy from the hotel. This is on Friday morning. Starla did something really amazing for Omaha Gaming Convention. Basically, she had a little 2-hour tour of Omaha. So they rented a little van. It's like a shuttle bus, and it was only $20. And everyone went in, and they drove us around. They talked about different things. We went to the Spielbaum Cafe, which I'll show you in a minute. Let me just go over here. Which was absolutely lovely, actually, to see the different... Oh no! Why did I do that? Oh gosh, sorry y'all. Hold on. I have to do something real quick. Christopher, I wear a mask all the time when I go to a con because I don't want to get sick. I don't know who was there, right? So then if I don't want to get sick, you have to wear a mask. Let's see. Here we go. Also, I have asthma, and therefore, it's really bad if I get any respiratory viruses. It'd be really bad for me. Why did you send that? There was another thing I need. Oh yeah, show you. That. Yeah, there is the flu virus, pneumonia, measles, COVID. I thought there was another virus that was going around that could basically kill me if I got it, which is the bad thing. Which is why I try my best to not get sick at cons. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. I'm just pulling up pictures. I forgot to do this. Where is that picture? Here, no. Oh, there. Yes, yeah, here, let's do this one. Oh, here, yeah. So funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay, let's go back. So while me and Arwen were waiting for the tour to start, we met up with Jesse from iHeart Board Games, who I know through TLN. But I think this is the first time we met in person. No, maybe the second. We might have met at a different con. But this was one of the first times that I got to hang out with them. And it was lovely. And his wife, Melissa. Yes. And their friends. So it was great to see them. And then there's Starla talking to us about the tour. And there's a little puppy. So one of the people has a emotional support dog. So we have a little puppy with us. So they drove us around. So they told us about, this is one of the art museums that you could go in for free. I never had time to do it. And what's really cool is Omaha has these push pins that basically say, oh, this is a place that you should check out if you're visiting. And then we of course had to go to the Spielbaum Board Game Cafe, who's one of the sponsors of the Omaha Gaming Convention. They opened an hour early for us so that we could go in and check out. A lot of people bought drinks and bought board games. They also have a library that you can borrow to play games, and of course there's tables to eat at and drink and play games at. It was really lovely. I really liked their drinks. They were very good. And of course the famous mural on the outside They have this check-in desk, and there's board games everywhere, y'all. Everywhere. And there's apparently Anne, who you saw in the beginning, who we went to eat Chinese Mexican, told us about this belt that they do. So this belt they give to local designers. So it gets passed around. The latest local designer who publishes a game gets to have the belts. So basically, yeah. Yes, Spielbound, says Legends. Ah. Oh, yeah. In my area, we don't have a board game cafe anymore, which is very sad. You were there in May! Yay! Yeah. So I was telling them why. It has a sign that says look down, and there's more board games to be seen and buy from, but it should be the local designers games that are there, but it's not. I think it's like RPGs. But then this is the other owner of the Spielbound Cafe. And then we drove around downtown Omaha and through, I think, like around the outskirts as well. We also got to go through past the zoo, and we got to see that. There's a lot of beautiful parks. The riverfront as well, or the Riverwalk was beautiful as well. It's definitely too hot to go walking around midday, but early morning and late at night, and when the sun goes down, it's really nice. So this is not a health center. I know it says Chi Health Center. It's not. It's a convention center. This is their giant convention center, which I thought would be like a hospital, but it's not. It's a convention center. And then here's another one of those Visit Omaha pins that I had to take a picture with. Of course, me in my OFPG shirt. I did buy a Spielbound pin, but this is really cool. So this is a magnet that they put another magnet behind, so you can wear it as a pin, or you can wear it as a magnet. Have it as a magnet, which is really nice. There's Grant doing his content creation Grant stuff. And we got to walk across this bridge. Now this bridge does span 2 states, so we got to walk to a different state while we were there in Omaha, which was fun. And it was beautiful. Like the river is really gorgeous. We had a nice breeze. They had chalk on there for you to write and draw on. So I love this message. You cannot hate yourself into a version that you love, which was really lovely. And there's me and Starla. Had to get a picture. And there it is. So you could either be in Omaha, Iowa, or you could walk into Nebraska. So we stepped over the line into Nebraska, and then we walked back into Iowa. Christopher, it's really hard. You have to have, for a board game cafe to be successful, you have to have either the parking or the foot traffic to keep people going to it. And if that's not your area near where you live, then it's really hard to have one there. Legend says, I played with a lady named Anne last September in Spielbound, who was a designer of Dinosaur Train game. That's really cool. I love that. So underneath the bridge, there is a troll, y'all. This is what I saw on the bridge. And then we saw the back of the troll head. And then I was looking and I saw his face. I was like, oh, are we going to go see him? And we did. We went and saw the troll. Got some pictures with the troll. Omar was lovely. I'm gonna do this real quick. So yeah, we all got multiple group photos. Got photos with the troll, and it was lovely. We walked by, like, there was a bunch of places that they drove us by, and told us where we should eat or where we shouldn't eat. It was a lot of like open areas, like where people could have, I guess, like, was it music and other things in the park, and it was just a lovely area to be around. So I was very happy with the tour. It helped me actually figure out where to go to eat, you know what I mean? And where we could go to do other stuff. And I unfortunately did not get to go to the zoo. Apparently the zoo was one of the ones that we definitely should go to. So maybe next year I'll go, earlier in the day and go to the zoo. And the very friendly taxi driver said that it should take me no more than 4 hours. I think it'll take me longer just because I like to take pictures and I like animals, but he said that it shouldn't take more than 4 hours, which I'm like, okay, cool, very nice. Yeah, Vegas, it's hard to have a board game cafe outside of right around the strip, because you really have to have the people, right, to go to it to keep it sustainable, or it has to have like good food. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. So continuing on with the tour, there is this one building that apparently has the best ice cream. Now, we paired it with a pizza. This was on, I think, Saturday. We went for lunch. We took an Uber out there. Actually, I walked Eric Lang. Me and Eric Lang walked out there. It was hot. But we went, the pizza was delicious. Ice cream is on par with Jenny's. That's all I have to say. So they were saying that we have to go to this one ice cream shop. And this area is a glass works, a glass art facility. And that was really cool. I would want to go and try and check that out. This is their stadium. And then they have a Pioneer Park, which has all of these bronze statues, like, throughout, which was really kind of cool to see. And then this is the Jocelyn Museum. By the way, their high schools look like was probably in the buildings for their high schools was in the old, like, governor's buildings, But yeah. So I did a little walkthrough of registration. Let's zoom in there. And this is the exhibitor area. We have some very nice things for people to look at and buy. I do wonder how many people went back down after getting their badge, because it was on a different floor and it was around the corner. So it was kind of hard to get into, but it was really nice stuff that they had. But yeah. And then I was part of the Hot Games team. So I taught Lairs. Someone taught Wondrous Creatures with the expansion, the Winterfall expansion. I did get to play that. I really enjoyed that. Someone played Jinxo, Moon Calling Bloodbath, Lord of the Rings, Pandemic, which was very fun. They had a good, so this board game Laggin, like I said, provided the board game library, which was very good. It had a lot of the big hot games. Also, they did go around asking people afterwards, like, was there any games that they wish was in the library? So they're always curating for the library, which is nice. And then this is their sign and all of the nice sponsors. So there's me teaching Lairs. I did bring and give to the Hot Games teachers and some other people these things to teach with. Oh my gosh, I should not have given one to Eric Lang. He is a menace with these things. But it was still a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And then here's the Hot Games. So we had Dwayne from Blackboard Gaming doing Moon Calling Bloodbath. And then we had Marcus Ross, designer, who did the Lord of the Rings. And there's me with Lairs. And then I got to meet Scott Morris, I think. Yes, Scott Morris and his... No, Scott Woods, sorry. Scott. Scott Morris is from Lucky Duck. So this is Scott Woods and his lovely wife. I got to teach them Lairs. They had a great time. But he is a poet laureate, which was amazing. I feel like he should have done like a reading or something. But he was there just to have fun. Played a lot of games. They were lovely humans. And then there's Scott, the other Scott. And then this is Karen from Games of Fire, who you might know from Derek or Wigsby Chips Twitch channel and community. Definitely was part of the TLN community as well. Lovely human being. It was a lot of fun to play games with her. And then here's all of the lovely people just playing games. So that was a demo of a game that's not published yet. And then this is Wondrous Creatures with the expansion. So the expansion added snowflakes and spirits and more different like cards and events and more tiles that come on the board, and even tiles that will be mountains to make it harder to go on the board, and more scoring. So you will have a higher score with the expansion than without, but it's definitely a lot for new players who's not played Wondrous Creatures, but I'm really glad I got to play it before Gen Con. There's Marcus Ross. And then I didn't realize that Flip 7 National Parks and Liquid Death was out. Liquid Death is the water company that looks like a beer company, but not. I should have picked up National Parks because that's gonna be fun. I mean, I like that theme. Hello, Ben. You branded face masks. Yes, I do. It was during the pandemic that I did it because actually another content creator did it first, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And so I did it just so that people know who I am with my mask on. But now most people know, so it was good. Cretaceous Rails, I wanted to play, but I did not get to play. Is Cretaceous Rails dinosaur train game? Is that what you were talking about? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Arwen said that Cretaceous Rails was really fun, and now I want to play it. Now I need to know who actually designed that one. Oh, designed by an Anne. Oh. Wait, now I have to look it up. I want to play Cretaceous Rails. I have it on my, on the BGG, it's, Cretaceous Rails. Right here. You can see my search history. By Anne Journey. I wonder if Anne has a picture. Oh no, I did not meet her. Oh no! No, wait. Is that Anne? Is that the Anne that I met? It might be the Anne that I met. It might be her. She has different hair. Yes, I think this is the Anne that is friends with Arwen that we went to lunch out for. She designed Cretaceous Rails. How did I not know that? Now I feel bad. I want to pick this one up now. But yes. I wanted to play it. I didn't have time to play it. But yeah, Anne's lovely human. She was very kind enough to actually take me, Arwen, and Eric Lang to the airport on the way home. By the way, did you know that there is a pocket of another state in Nebraska? So while we were driving to the airport, we literally drove through a different state for like a mile or two. And then you would drive back out of it. It was just really weird. What happened was, and this is Anne's story, Anne told us, is that the river got moved. So the river they changed the route of the river. So it used to go like this. So then it caught that state, but then it cut through part of a different state, and they never changed the lines. So there's like this one city that's in the middle of Nebraska, like, on the edge of Nebraska that juts into Nebraska from a different state. And I thought that was hilarious. But yeah. Let's see if I can, oh yeah, there we go. So it was really fun. I was like, what? Because it says welcome to something, and you're like, what? Why am I going through a different? That's just how it was, which was very funny and very interesting. But yeah, so that's what happens when you change the river, how the river flows, the flow of the river. Wait, I am messing up here, y'all. I'm trying to do two things at once and it's not really working for me. Here we go. Here we go. Christopher says, I was going to Wondrous Creatures, but I don't know. Maybe play it soon or later. You should play it. It's good. I really liked it. But you definitely need to play it before you buy it, just to see if you really like it. I don't think it's that heavy. But then I've also played a lot of games. So you can't really, you know... It might be not heavy for me, but might be pretty heavy for someone else. If that makes sense. Like, when I first played Wingspan, I thought it was pretty heavy. But now it's not that heavy. Which is funny. But... yeah, it is on BGA, so you definitely could play it on BGA, for sure. Okay, so let's do this. So Friday night, we went to a steakhouse because what is Omaha's like claim to fame for food? And I am going overtime, but we'll finish this. And you know, Omaha does good steaks. So we went to this really old place, like literally they established in the 1940s. Everyone there, like 90% of the people there were over 60. A lot of them were like in their 70s and 80s. You know, that like older, all the wood paneling, carpeting, floors, those types of steakhouses, right? So we went there to eat. I don't know, we just chose it. I got the sampler. This was mozzarella sticks, fried ravioli, and onion rings, which is not too bad. But the steak was delicious. So I halved it with Karen. This is their prime rib, which is the only, you know, like you have to get it on Friday and Saturday only. So I halved it with Karen, and we had, I think, a baked potato that we halved as well. Medium rare. Oh, delicious, y'all. Delicious. The au jus gravy was really good. Oh, the horseradish was real horseradish that was grated. Amazing. Melt in your mouth. Oh my gosh. It is so good. It is so good. So there was a bunch of us. It was me, Arwen, Derek, Karen, Marcus, and his brother Jason. So Marcus's brother Jason was like kind of helping OFPG run the con, because he has a background in hospitality. Basically, he runs a couple of restaurants in the area. So he helped OFPG run the con and do all these things. So it was really lovely to actually sit down and talk to him, and it was really nice to get to know him and to get to know Marcus, because I don't really talk to him all that much. So it was really nice, and it was really fun, and they're lovely. He was so funny, so great. And we had a lovely sunset. It was like 8 or 9, and finally the sun was setting. It was kind of crazy. I was not used to it. Christopher, the best steaks are medium rare. You have to have it medium rare. Well, at least I do. I love medium rare. We came back and played a couple of games, right? So we played Jigsaw with people, which was a lot of fun. People dropped in and out. So that was great. And then we played a prototype from Marcus Ross. This is, I think it's called... let me see what it's called. I forgot what he called it. Okay, go away. Wait, BG Sass, there it is. Okay, we have a new update. Okay, cool. All plays. Worker replacement. So the working title is worker replacement. You have these different types of jobs. Okay, and then we have robots that we bend into a way so that people can guess which job we had, which is funny. So these are, you know, prototypes, of course. But you have the workers, and you have the different things that you can do, and you're trying to make it look like the job so that people can guess it. The more people that guess it correct, the more points you have. There is some cards that changes things up. Excuse me, everybody. But there's some sorry, my asthma's acting up. But there's some jobs that some cards that change things up. So there's a card that says all of your people have to be flying up in the air, like, so that you use this to keep them up in the air, or their knees have to be straight and they can't be bent, which makes it much harder, right? In the last round, you have two probably different jobs that you're trying to depict with one robot, which is really weird. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then we played Blurp. I forgot what company Blurp did. This is a drafting tableau builder. You're trying to get these monsters to be big, but there's ways to connect them to make them bigger blurps. And people always take the blurp. Oh, it's Smirk and Dagger too. Good to know, Cosmic Beat. Thank you. But people take the tiles you need, and that's just how the game works. But yes, so that was very fun. Let me see. So this was my blurb, and I have a red blurb that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. But you see, there's 2 green blurps. But because there's these horns that connect to each other, now this is one giant blurb. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you get points for your largest blurps, and you get points if your blurp is the largest, and you get points for like who has the most blurps. So if you want a lot of two tile blurps. And then there's these cards that I didn't get, but they have sprinkles on it that'll connect, instead of like straight on, it'll connect at an angle to the different horns. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Okay, bye, Christopher. Yeah, go ahead and just add me to an async game. I like taking pictures of people taking pictures. I don't know why. So Marcus did a tournament for this game, which is, I think, called Dynamite. It's a very, very old game. You're basically rolling a dice, building the bridges, the number of that you've rolled, and you're walking across and you're trying to get all the way around in order to win. The first person that gets all the way back to their starting position. But if someone has built some bridges in front of you, you could just walk on their bridge and just get all the way to the end. Except half of the dice is this like plunger, it's dynamite, and you have to push it and it's randomly going to blow up one side of the board. It might be one where you're on it, or it might be one where your competition's on. But then you just go back to the nearest tower. It's silly, silly fun. And they did a whole tournament on it, and I think that's hilarious. The Clyde man had that game. That's so funny. That's so funny. Christopher just messaged me on BGA and I'll create it. But yeah, so yeah, Dynamite. They had 2 copies. They literally had to go, like, they have one from their childhood, and then later on they did buy a second copy, and you know, it's in like a Ziploc bag. The box is destroyed. The art on the stickers had to be redone. Some of the pieces had to be 3D printed. But man, that's hilarious that they did that. But yeah. And so this is the main hall. So this is one half of the main hall, and then the other half had where the hot games was. So there was a lot of room, but also not enough room because the tables were 6 people. So if you had a group of 4 playing a big game, you would take up a whole table, and then you would lose 2 chairs. You know what I mean? But you could have a table that had a pair of people and then another pair of people, you would still lose 2 chairs. So there's some tables that are like 12 long that are butted side to side, and then you could have like, you know, 3 people, 3 groups there. But yeah, it's crazy. Trying to estimate the amount of space you need for a con is weird. I didn't realize how weird it is. One great thing that they did was make these big signs for players needed and teacher needed. I love that it's tall. It's tall enough that when someone's sitting, like, it's above their head, so that when you're walking around you can see it. Do you see how it's like tall on the floor? But I like putting it on the table because then it's easy to see. If it's the smaller signs, then, you know, it like gets hidden by other people's bodies. So these were a great height. I really kudos to them for that. The chairs were not uncomfortable. The chairs were actually not uncomfortable. So it was actually quite nice. They were pretty well padded, I have to say. And it was really nice that, you know, you could see everybody. There was some people that did have to play in the lobby because they had set up a few tables in the lobby for more exhibitors and stuff like that, but also they had some, like, the actual hotel only had 2 tables that we pushed together. That was the only one that was good enough because everything else was round, or it had something in the middle so that you know, you were just there to snack or eat. But they had put 3 more tables out there, so some people, there was like 3 tables that could be used in the lobby. Otherwise it was, you know, I mean, it was big enough, it was good enough for the first game. For the first con, it was really good. I have to say, for the first con, it was really good. But it's really hard to estimate what you need because the people that the how big a game is varies so much, right? So it was very hard to really know how many tables, what kinds of tables you needed, that sort of thing. Let's see. Oh, I did not take a picture of that. That's interesting. So on Friday, they had a VIP dinner with Scott Morris and Eric Lang, and probably the other Scott as well. So we didn't go to that one, but we did get to go to a content creators dinner, which I'll show you in just a moment as soon as I pull this up. You want arms on your chair, Christopher? You know, but that limits who can sit there. Does that make sense? Like, arms on a chair limits to a certain body size. And therefore I'm guessing that's why they didn't do it. Also, it limits how you could stack the chairs and store the chairs. So there is also that. But yeah. What else? What else? Oh yeah. They had two rounds, 2 games of Flip 7 that was completely full, which was very fun. I did play in one of them. Which was lovely. I did not win. So it was fun. It was fine, but yeah, I did. It was really good. That was the only time you got to really play games with both Mick and Starla. They were way too busy to play games otherwise, which is understandable. So, okay. So the next day, they actually had, on Saturday, they had recorded an interview with the mayor. So the mayor talked to all of us, which was really nice. He couldn't be there in person, but they did go to the mayor's office and explain to him what's happening, and he gave them their support, which is really fun. I never thought of doing that as a board game convention, to actually talk to the city and talk to the mayor about advertising for this, but they're also on the news in Omaha, so that's understandable. And then Starlet and Dana, who's from the Board Game Wagon, actually did a little thank you to everyone as well, which was really nice, and talked to people. Arwen taught Molly House throughout the weekend, so that was really fun. And then we have some more. So this is the double tables, the tables that are side by side. This is the only way that you get maybe 3 groups in one, but there's mostly 2. So that's why there was a little bit not enough table space, if that makes sense. So on Saturday, we decided to go to lunch. We went to the pizza place that was next to the ice cream shop that everyone said we had to go to. And I have to say, this pizza place was amazing. It had personal 12-inch pizzas. Me and Arwen shared. Eric ate his own. The bottom was crispy. This was a mushroom, cheese, and prosciutto pizza. And I got some hot honey on the side. Ooh, so good. I loved the crust. It was so good. And then Eric got a pepperoni pizza, which was really good as well. Yeah, there's all of this. And then we went to the ice cream shop. And Starla's favorite ice cream flavor is the Blackstone Butterbrickle. So I did try it. It's really good. I do enjoy it. I also got the coffee one. Where is it? I got the coffee one. Archetype coffee. It wasn't as good. I didn't like it as much as the other ones, but yeah. So this is all the flavors. They said that they were making the waffle cones right then and there. So, you know, of course I had to get a waffle cone. It was really good. But you could also do root beer, which I was kind of craving, or ice cream sandwiches, which looked really good too. Now I'm really hungry. But that's my fault. We came back. We played games together, which was fun. Carnuta. I really enjoyed this. I'm surprised I didn't play this one yet, but I really enjoyed this one. I thought it's on BGA. I thought I had played this on BGA, but I hadn't. But this one's really fun. A little bit of like kind of engine building combo where you're trying to play out cards that will flip these tiles so that you can play out other cards. I really like that aspect to it. And then you're trying to get cards that will help you score for other cards, you know, that type of thing. And it was really good. Arwen did a great job teaching us. And this is the content creator meeting. We had Dana and Matt from Board Game Wagon. There's Starla and Mick, and there's Jesse from iHeart Board Games. And on the other side was Mick. That was Starla and Grant. This is Mick, and this is Eric interviewing Marcus, Marcus's brother, and Dwayne and Alicia from Black Board Gaming, and Derek came with us as well, and Arwen sitting across from me. So me and Arwen shared where I got the burnt ends mac and cheese. I just had it separated, and then she got a mushrooms burger with tots, and we just cut it in half and shared. Oh my gosh, the burnt ends are so good. They're so tender. Delicious burnt ends, great sauce. The mac and cheese needed the barbecue sauce on top of it, but man, I would definitely get the burnt ends again. I would get the burnt ends again for sure. This is in an old mattress store, so I think the actual restaurant's called the Old Mattress Company or something like that. And all of the merch said mat because of mattress, so it was really funny. You could actually bring home the cups. So the plastic ones you can bring home. It's called the Match Bar and Grill, which was really funny. And then iHeart Board Games was giving out these trays. He had 3D printed a bunch of these trays. Sorry, y'all. There we go. So this is the cup, and then he 3D printed a bunch of these trays, and I gave them out, which was really nice of him. So. But they're tiny. Like if they were just like, this is a little bit bigger, but they're good to keep the small things from like disappearing from you. So that was really nice of him. And then, oh my gosh, these are like cheese bites that are really good. I really like them too. There's the sandwich, the mushroom sandwich. And there's everyone, all in one picture. And then we came back to a werewolf game. I didn't play it, but they did werewolf 2 nights in a row, which was really lovely in the lobby. And then the next morning, before I had to teach layers, Arwen taught me this game. It's called Azure. I thought it was a bigger game, but it's a 2-player abstract strategy game, which I did not understand until I finished playing it, but now I want to play it again. But it's very interesting. It has a little mini expansion as well onto it. So yeah, a little bit of comboing. I really like that one. Those cheese bites would be curds around here. They are! They were cheese curds. They were fried cheese curds. I just couldn't think of the word beyond dead. But yeah, they were delicious. A little ranch. People were like, no, you gotta eat it by itself. I was like, no, give me a little ranch on there. And then I saw someone with Earth. They had upgraded Earth. So they went to Etsy and got these leaves. And they got these little tiny, like, almost Lego trees. And then they bought these little vials with porks to add little bits of Earth to. I was like, what the hell? Now I wanted this version of Earth. I was like, that is so cool. Little tiny trees. I was like, oh, now I gotta bling up my version of Earth. But then I don't know if it's gonna fit into the insert that they have. Yeah. But yeah, so cute. I love how people are. And then lastly, my base box is full. I know, but there's expansions. Cosmic Beat. So you put all your Earth expansions into the base box and then it's completely full? Is that what you're saying? You have them? Oh my goodness. Then you don't have room for these beautiful bits. But I love Citizens of the Spark, so I taught iHeart Board Game Citizens of the Spark, which was really cute. I like it. And then I got some pictures around as well. Some more pictures, of course. Eric always trying to do the bunny ears. And then this is me with the iHeart Board Game crew, just to note that we did play a game together. And then we played 2 games together. We played Citizens of the Spark, and then we played let me see, Castle Combo. So me and the iHeart Board Game crew played 2 games together, which was lovely. It's first time. So yeah. Wait, you don't have the Earth expansions, Cosmic Beat, or you have them? Put the full sentence, please, sir. But the last game of the con was Gizmos, and I literally finished the game right before I had to leave. You don't have room for anything else. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, you have the expansions. It fits. Your base box is full, so you don't have room to put in all those lovely bits. Very sad. Very sad. I really want to get the little bits of Earth. I think that would be so cute. Absolutely adorable. So the very last game of the con was Gizmos. I got to taught these 2 lovely ladies. I actually taught them layers as well. No. I taught them the P word. P word. Not pergola. I taught them pergola. I taught them formaggio. I just came, taught them, and then left. And then we played Gizmos together, which was lovely. And I accidentally beat them, but I also love Gizmos. And so there is that. But that was the very last game of the con. Right after, I literally said, I'm sorry, I can't help you clean up. I have to go down and meet everyone so that we can go to the airport. It is a very small airport. So you need less than an hour to actually go there and do all the stuff, because it's literally like one terminal. Castle Combo is very fun. Christopher, just message me on BGA of the games you want me to start, and I'll do that. But this is my BG stats for that weekend. So I played 2 games of Trickerous, I think 2 games of Jinso, 2 games of Pizza Rolls, and then I did Wondrous Creatures with the expansions. This is the Marcus worker replacement game. And all this. So I only played 21. I played, let's see, -3. I played 18 games in total. 3 of them I played twice over these days. So there you go. I don't think you could say the hours are correct. I don't think the hours are correct. I never do the time thing with that. I did put Flip 7 in there. So I did do a big game of Flip 7 with Nick and Starla. So that was a lot of fun. And then we flew home, got home late at night. And this is, I had to take a picture. This is her suitcase. I don't know this person, but it says, "Not yours." I thought that was absolutely hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, so that was my Omaha Gaming Convention trip. I had such a great time. It's a PlayCon for sure. They did not have room in that hotel for like panels or anything like that. They didn't have room really for, it was just one big room, a side room that was the library, and then downstairs was the registration and the exhibit hall. So probably next year they're gonna move hotels and get into a bigger hotel. There is a trolley system being constructed right now, and I don't know if it's gonna be finished next year. But if it is, it'll make things a lot easier as well to get around to the different restaurants and stuff. It basically outgrew itself the instant. So that Thursday, people were already like, wait, I just found out about the con and I want to go to it, but you're already sold out. You know what I mean? That thing. So it was really good. There's people that I met that were like, oh, I didn't know. See, okay, thinking y'all. There was people that bought badges and never came. They never came to pick up their badge. Now, I don't think anyone was actually looking for badges, so maybe they were there, they just never picked up the badge and never, like, registered. But there was a whole bunch of badges that were left, and therefore I could pick up a Lucky Duck badge holder, which is nice. These are very nice. They have a big pocket, they have a zippered pocket, they have pencils and stuff. So what I did was I put a pen and my pointer in one, and then those are my business cards, and then we have the pockets, and then in here I had stickers so that I could give them out as well. And they had, you know, the only thing is they had the banners, whatever those are called, flags that have like your pronouns, but it doesn't really stick well to fabric, so that was the bad part. But now I will definitely use that for other cons actually, which is really nice. But that was basically it. I think now they kind of realize how many tables they need, you know, and they're definitely gonna have to expand the room size that they use. It was very good that a lot of people, even though they drove in far enough away that they actually got a hotel room, because a lot of local cons, that's a hard thing, right? Your very first con, you're contracted with a hotel to use their conference center, and then to make it cheaper for you, they also say, oh, if you get so many hotel rooms sold, we'll make it cheaper, right? And so I know other cons that didn't do that it was so local that everyone just drove in, and so no one really bought hotel rooms. But for Omaha Gaming Convention, because OFPG did such a great job with their community, and a lot of people want to support them, and a lot of people want to, you know, hang out and play games and meet them, that they really had a lot of people fly in. Now, of course, you know, people like me and Arwen were kind of brought in, but people drove. There's that black dog, his parents like drove all the way from California there, and I met them there, so I didn't know that about that. But yeah, people drove hours, 6 to 8 hours. I mean, California was the furthest, but people drove in, even if they were in kind of the area, like our family plays games was like 30 minutes away from the hotel, they still got a hotel room, which made it easier. And the open gaming was open until like 2 a.m. and you just return the games into that room, and then they would just check it back in the next day, which is really good. The local cons have lots of issues with people bringing food in, as no outside food are part of the contracts. That is very true. I do have to say, that was one of the things that was hard, right? Because even though they had a refrigerator in your room, they had a microwave on every floor, including the bottom floor. The official stance is you cannot bring outside food. But a lot of people still brought food, like got it delivered or got it from nearby restaurants and ate it in the lobby. And no one said anything. You can't eat it in the actual room though. So could we have snacks? No, not technically. But that's part of the gaming culture, right? Is that you would eat and game and not go out and just game a lot for that weekend. So I feel like that was kind of hard. And yes, we lost hours, like 2 to 5 hours just going out and eating. So we lost that gaming time. But we got to see more of Omaha and got to try different foods. So it's that give or take. And plus, when me and Arwen went out, we went out with other people. And so you got to, talk to people and socialize more. But yes, I agree, Beyond Dead. That's very hard. I know that it is officially, the official stance of the contract is no outside food and drinks. But you can see people eating different things there all the time. I mean, no one's like outright eating a meal while they're playing game, but they'll go to the lobby, or they'll go to their rooms and heat up stuff and eat. So there's a lot of still outside food that's coming through, right? But they just can't. I think the main problem is they don't want the hosts of the convention, right, to bring in their own caterers. So I wish they would say like no catering from outside versus having individual people bring in their food and come in and eat. But also you don't want them to eat food next to your library games as well. So I don't know. I don't know how to deal with that. But yeah, that is one of the problems Beyond Dead. Beyond how many tables you really need for the amount of people you have badges for. There's that as well. Also, I think for local cons, it's best if everything is on the same floor and within like visual seeing distance. So like the registration exhibit hall should be on the same floor as the library and the main gaming room, right? And having them on separate halls, I think, really hurt the sales of the exhibit hall people. So I do feel bad about that. Okay, Christopher. Well, I went overtime. My tummy's grumbling. But we got through everything. It was a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for staying here and going through that with me. If you're going to Gen Con, check out Shelfy from Brotherwise Games. And if you are not, let them know that you want it, and maybe they'll bring it to retail. On Thursday, I am going to be doing a variety show. I'll be unboxing the Game Makers, another game with a bunch of other games in it. And maybe we'll play a game on BGA. Now, I did not ask John if he wanted to stream. If you don't know, he posted it publicly that his little kitty, Haley, has passed. And so there is a link in the Discord and in his socials if you want to help contribute, because it is a lot of money that they have to go through to make sure that everything's done right and her passing goes smoothly. So please, if you could donate even a couple dollars to that fund, to the please go ahead and do so. You can find him on Book of Nerds or Provision More on all the socials. And send him some love. It's a hard time. It's a hard time, which is why he didn't stream yesterday. So we'll see if they actually stream on Saturday. Thanks, Deadpan. Thanks, Cosmic Beat. And then on Friday, Phantom's joining me for the Panda Phantom show. We're gonna play Bunny Kingdom Town. This is a 2-player owning version of in the Bunny Kingdom universe, I should say, from Yellow Games. I have not played Bunny Kingdom because I know I'm not gonna like it, but I really did like Bunny Kingdom Town, so I'm very glad it's on BGA. So I'll be teaching Phantom how to play that. I was taught that by Shu from Going Analog and totally knocked him out of the water. Probably never get that score again. And then on Sunday, I'll be soloing Children of Mora, the board game. I did an unboxing of it last week or a couple weeks ago. And some wanted to see it being played, so I'll do a solo of that. And that is me. So let's see who we're going to raid into. We're going to Gen Con for everyone, Chris. Everyone. I cannot be a mule, though. I'm not a Gen Con mule, though, unfortunately. Let's see who's going to be on. Clue Blue is playing board games. Twitch Gaming is playing KDM. Cardboard Coast is playing Scabre. Let's see. Anybody else? Oh, Bonds is on. I went so long. But let's go raid Bonds. She has a sponsored stream, so we're gonna go support her. Let's do a raid command. Oops. I know a lot of you are already there, but please use the raid command to tell her that you also came from me. Oops. Raid sub. There we go. And we're gonna go support Bonds. Thank you everyone for coming. So sorry for this whole thing. It's like, if I talk too long, I'm not used to talking so long. Thanks Cosmic Beat. And thank you to the new follower. I hope to see you on Thursday. Bye everybody.